Hello, everybody, and welcome to iReadit, bringing you your daily dose of the internet for Wednesday, March 21st, 2018. I am Michael Schwan.
And I'm Joe King.
Please remember, everybody, you can help support this show by going to patreon.com/dailyinternet, buying some merch from the link in your show notes. You can also catch us live Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m. Alaska time on Facebook, and once again on YouTube. It is operational. And if you have anything you would like us to talk about, send it to our subreddit, which is reddit.com/r/iRedditcast, or in an email to iReddit@mjolnir.media. So, Joe King, how are you today, sir?
Pretty good, actually. There was a bunch of pulled pork upstairs on the 6th floor for a bunch of jurors, and when they were on the bench, I totally went up there and stole a bunch of pulled pork.
Nice, nice.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah? Was it tasty?
Yeah. It needed a little salt, and it needed barbecue sauce, but otherwise, it wasn't bad.
Nathan was like, it's food, so I was excited.
Yeah, no, pretty much. That is, like, word for word.
Yep.
Like
I had
100%.
some leftover corned beef last night, and it was really tasty.
Nice, nice. No hash?
Jennifer had already eaten all the hash, so.
Damn.
Just 2 big old slabs of corned beef. It was very tasty, though. So, I made a lot of people sad on the internet today.
Oh, good.
Yep. Bunch of people I know.
Mm-hmm. See, you didn't make me sad because I've been disappointed in you for years.
Yeah, right, I know. But I had to, bring it to some other people, So somebody tagged me in a post of apparently at some point in time in the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off, he is speaking into a microphone. I don't know the reason why, but the quote that they had was a roller derby quote, which I constantly go and announce games of roller derby.
Sure.
And I have not seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And I even said, I was like, this is the part where I'm going to make a lot of people sad, where I tell you that I have not seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And they were, like, amazed. So I was like, you know what? Let's see how many movies people can name that I haven't seen. So I made a post where I said, I have not seen many movies. Because I haven't. I have not seen a vast majority of the movies in the world.
All right. So, conversely, you're going to go to that list, and we're going to go through and see how many of those on that list I've seen.
Sure, we can go ahead and do that. Let me load up the rest of the list. So I said it's no secret that I haven't seen many movies. Every day or two, because it really seems about that often, someone mentions a movie that is like an absolute classic. It's one of the best movies in history, and of course I haven't seen it. Some immediate examples that I gave are like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, The Truman Show, Willow, any of the Indiana Jones films. Okay? I've not seen any of that. So, I said, I'm curious to see how long this list can grow, so throw some movies in the comments and I'll let you know if I have seen them. So, before we get talking about the news, me and Nathan apparently, because he decided that this would be a good idea, we're going to go down this list of movies that people have provided to me, and we're going to see how many Nathan has seen and how many I have seen. I am not actually going to keep count because I don't have an effective way to do that where I'm currently sitting because I was not prepared for this. So are you ready, Nathan?
Hold on. I will keep count.
You're going to keep count?
Let me open a WordPad.
Okay. I mean, I can actually open...
Okay,
I can open... If you want to keep track of how many you have seen, I'll keep track of how many I have seen. That way it'll be difficult to bounce back and forth. So let me open up something in Word real quick as well. And I think I'm just going to type... Oh, it can tell me character count, so I just need to type anything. Got it. Okay, so you ready?
Yep.
And can I scroll with this? Yes, I can. Oh, except there's so many things in there that it's kind of unhappy. Okay. Yep, that works. Awesome. Okay. Jaws.
Yes.
No. Labyrinth.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, damn it. Come on, work with me, Facebook. Back to the Future. All 3 parts.
Yes.
Yes.
Do we count that as 3?
Sure. I'll count it as 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I've seen all 3.
The Never-Ending Story.
Yes.
I have not technically seen all of any of the movies.
Do we count both Never-Ending Stories?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's another one.
Because I've only seen bits and pieces of both of them. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, man, there's a lot of those.
I've not seen any of them, so go ahead and click your button a few times. I don't know.
I mean, I have like almost all of them downstairs on VHS.
My Girl.
I haven't seen My Girl.
I
hit 4 for Nightmare on Elm Street, even though I know there's a lot more than that.
That's fine. I legitimately had no idea what My Girl is.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Grease.
Wait, Grease?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Dirty Dancing.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen all those too. The Way We Were.
No.
I've not even heard of that one. The Serpent and the Rainbow.
Hell fucking yeah, dude. That's my favorite zombie flick. Fucking Wes Craven's a goddamn champ.
I have never seen or even heard of that
Goddamn
movie.
voodoo chair is the weirdest fucking scene, dude.
Lost Boys.
Yes.
Nope, haven't seen that one.
Vampire flick.
What Dreams May Come.
No.
I hadn't heard of that one either. Apparently it's a Robin Williams movie. Pulp Fiction.
Hell yeah. There is a fucking Pulp Fiction reference in Game Night, and I lost it.
I've not seen Pulp Fiction. Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Kill Bill.
Yeah.
I've not seen all of either of them.
I'm counting it as 2.
That's fine. It is 2. Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
Yes.
I've not seen it. Tank Girl.
Yes.
I've not even heard of it. Pokemon the first movie.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Ace Ventura 1 and 2.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. Enter the Dragon.
Yes.
No, I have not seen it. The Crow.
Yes.
Nope. Equilibrium.
Yes.
Yes, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Reservoir Dogs.
Yes.
No.
Wait, can we count City of Fire as well?
I don't know. Maybe.
Reservoir Dogs is almost a one-for-one ripoff of a Chow Yun-Fat film from China, and I've seen both of them.
Sure.
Okay, sick.
Gattaca. Nathan?
Hello?
Oh, okay, he's back. Gattaca.
Yes.
I hadn't even heard of it. I literally told Chadwick Gesundheit. Thank You for Smoking.
Yes.
Not seen it either. Interview with the Vampire.
Hell yeah, dude.
I've not seen it.
I've also read that book.
Requiem for a Dream.
Yes.
No. Queen of the Damned.
Yes. I've also read that book.
I have not. Nope. Major League.
Anne Rice, dude. Major League. Is that the one with Charlie Sheen?
Dude, I don't know. I've not seen it.
I think I've seen it.
Hot Shots.
Part 1 and 2?
Yeah.
1, 2?
I have not seen either of them. We had some troll from Mr. Matthew Buechler. Debbie Does Dallas, which is a porn.
Yes.
I have not seen it. Terminator. I have seen 1, 2, 3, and Salvation. I have not seen anything past that.
Seen 1, 2, and 3, and then I gave up on them.
Aliens.
Oh, fuck. Wait, is it with the S?
Well, it's any of them. I have
Okay, because I was going to say, because Aliens is technically its own movie. Because there was Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, which I've seen all 3 of those. Do you count Prometheus?
I asked, and they didn't respond if Prometheus counted. I've not seen Prometheus, though. So
can I count that as mine?
Sure.
So that's 4.
Another porn troll from Buechler, Deep Throat. Chadwick said Office Space.
Yes.
I have not seen Office Space.
Red Stapler, dude.
Predator.
Okay, how many Predator movies?
I'm gonna go with
I've seen
3.
2. I've seen Alien versus Predator. Can I count that as an Alien movie and a Predator movie?
I mean, it's only gonna count as one movie total, and I've seen it too.
So those 3. I've seen 1, 2. AVP. I've seen not the new one. I think it's the new one actually. It's the one with the guy from that '70s show.
I don't know.
And the guy with the crooked nose. Fuck, what's his name?
I don't think I've seen that one.
So I've seen 4 of them.
Behind the Green Door.
No.
I didn't even know what that was. Titanic.
Yes.
Idiocracy.
Yes.
I have not seen Idiocracy. The Green Mile.
Yes.
I have not seen the entirety of The Green Mile. I've actually only watched the last 10 minutes.
That's disappointing.
Another porn troll from Buechler, Long John Silver. I mean neither. Forrest Gump.
Yes.
I've seen Forrest Gump. Major Pain.
Yes.
I've seen that one. The Breakfast Club.
Yes.
No. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yes.
I already said I hadn't. Under the Stairs.
The People Under the Stairs?
Yeah, People Under the Stairs. I'm sorry.
Yes. Also a great movie.
I have not seen it.
Goddamn weird-ass white man in a gimp suit running around with a shotgun trying to blow off this little kid's head.
Just a heads up, this show's going to be long. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes.
No. The Stand.
Yes.
No.
That was a good Stephen King flick. M-O-O-N. That spells competition.
The Big Lebowski.
Hell yeah, that's my religion.
Nope, have not. Foxy Brown.
Nope.
No, me neither. White Men Can't Jump.
It's familiar. I'm not going to count it.
I just said that sounds like just a fact to me, not a movie, but no, I haven't seen it. Hook.
Yes.
I've seen Hook. Training Day.
Yes.
No. Malcolm X.
I haven't watched Malcolm X.
me neither. The Craft.
Yes.
Yes, me too. Orgasmo.
Yeah, dude.
I have not. Barry.
That was a great fucking South Park film. The creators of South Park flick.
Barry Gordon's The Last Dragon.
No.
Me neither.
Wait. Is that the?
I cannot help you. I do not know.
I want to say it's about Bruce Lee.
Enter the Dragon is about Bruce Lee. I don't know about.
Yeah, I know, but I want to say The Last Dragon was a documentary about it.
I don't know. The Warriors.
Hold on, I'm looking up The Last Dragon.
Nathan, we don't have time.
I have not seen The Last Dragon. The Warriors I have seen.
Okay. Scarface.
Yes, and 2.
I have not seen Scarface. Shawshank Redemption.
Yes.
No. Angela's Ashes.
No.
Me neither. Purple Rain.
Yeah.
Nope. I only thought that was a Prince song. Turns out it's a Prince song that was made for the movie.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Count of Monte Cristo.
Yeah.
I have only seen the second half, so I'm not counting.
I read that book.
The Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Yes.
No. Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes.
No. Django Unchained.
Hell yeah, dude.
No. Super Troopers.
Yes.
Yes, I've seen Super Troopers. The Crow.
Yes.
No.
Wait, we already went that one.
Did we? Okay.
Yep.
Funny Girl.
Nope.
No, me neither. BAPS or BAPS. I don't even know what that stands for.
Nope.
Friday.
Yes.
I have
seen Friday.
I have not seen Friday. X-Files, the movies.
Friday.
What? The movie versions of the X-Files.
I'm not gonna count it because I don't remember it, but I watched a couple as a kid with my dad.
I have not watched any of the X-Files.
X-Files is a good fucking show.
Contact.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I had no idea what it was either. Event Horizon.
Yes.
No. The Cowboy Way.
No.
Me neither. Snatch.
Yes.
Hey, another one I've seen. Rock and Rolla.
Yes.
No. Arrival.
Yes.
I've seen that one. Interstellar.
Yes.
I have not seen Interstellar. District 9.
Yes.
Yes. Beebs Kids. Or Bebe's Kids.
No.
I had no idea what it is either. The Goonies.
Yes.
I've not seen The Goonies. Demon Knight.
No.
Starship Troopers.
Yes.
1,
2, and 3.
There's 3 of them?
Yeah.
I've seen the first one. The Gate. Suspiria.
Maybe. Yes.
Nope. Apollo 13.
Yes.
Nope. Evil Dead.
Okay, so do you count Army of Darkness and the Evil Dead?
So here
also, do you count the remake as the Evil Dead?
They have Evil Dead, Night of the Living Dead, and Prince of Darkness listed here.
Okay, so I've seen Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, Evil Dead 3, which is Army of Darkness, and then the remake for the Evil Dead. And then what was the other ones?
That's all they said. Evil Dead, Night of the Living Dead, Prince of Darkness.
Yeah, okay, so Night of the Living Dead and Prince of Darkness are different.
Okay.
And I've seen both of those.
I have not. Kids with a Z. K-I-D-Z.
No.
I didn't even know what it was. Megamind.
Yes.
I got that one. The Godfather.
Yes.
No.
1, 2.
There's just 2.
I don't know if I've seen part 3. Isn't there a third?
I didn't think so. Either way, The Princess Bride.
Yes.
I've seen The Princess Bride. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes.
I've seen that one. Kickboxer.
No.
7 Brides for 7 Brothers.
No.
This is Spinal Tap.
Yes.
I've not seen any
one of
of
my
these.
favorite mockumentaries ever.
Heathers.
No.
True Romance.
No.
Rambo.
Yes.
I have seen all of them, so I'm putting 4 down. There's 4, right? There's the first 3 and then the newer one?
The remake, yeah.
Okay. Blade Runner.
Well, it's not a remake, actually. It's a continuation, really. Yes, I've seen Blade Runner, but I've not seen 2099 or 2049.
I don't know. I've not seen either of them.
Clockwork Orange. I haven't seen the second one. What?
Clockwork Orange.
Hell yeah, dude.
No. Logan's Run.
Yes.
Yes, I've seen that one. The Good Son.
No.
Jacob's Ladder.
Yes.
I have not seen either of those. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yes.
No. Die Hard.
Die Hard 2, Die Hard with a Vengeance.
And then didn't they have a new one that came out within like the last 10 years?
Wasn't that Die Hard with a Vengeance?
I don't know.
No. It's Live Free or Die Hard.
Yeah, I've seen the first one and Live Free or Die Hard. I have not seen 2 or 3.
I've seen all of them.
Mad Max.
I've seen Mad Max.
I have only seen Fury Road.
I've seen the original ones. I haven't seen Fury Road.
We need to fix that. Crocodile Dundee.
No.
I have not. Scanners.
Yes.
No.
Guy's fucking head explodes.
Flatliners.
Yes.
No. A Scanner Darkly.
Yeah, that was mine.
I have not seen it. Goodfellas.
No.
The Cell.
I'm not going to count it, but I think I've seen it.
The Reanimator.
Yes.
I have not.
H.P. Lovecraft.
The Lawnmower Man.
Yes.
No. Hellraiser.
Oh, man. Yeah.
No. The Last Unicorn.
Yes.
Yes, I have. The Dangerous Lives of Altar Boys.
No.
No. Repo the Genetic Opera.
Yes.
I have seen that one. Dr. Horrible Sing-Along Blog.
Yes.
Yes. Bloodlust.
No.
Arachnophobia.
Yes.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I have seen that one. Duke Nukem's High.
No.
Little Women.
No.
Fifth Element.
Yes.
I've seen that. Beetlejuice.
Yes.
I've seen both of them. Gone with the Wind.
Yes. Yes, I have watched Gone with the Wind.
Casablanca.
Yes.
No. Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, Little Shop of Horrors.
I've only seen parts of it. American History X.
Oh, that's my favorite Edward Norton flick.
Not seen it. Motel Hell.
No.
The Cube.
I want to say I have, but I'm not going to count it.
Puppet
I don't
Master.
remember. Yeah,
Nope.
I've at least seen one of those.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh, I've seen both of those. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure.
I have not seen all of it. Signs.
Yes.
No. Single White Female. The Cradle Rocks. Needful Things.
Yes.
No. Swamp Thing.
Yes.
Menace to Society.
Yes.
I'm
While
not-
drinking your juice in the hood of South Central or something like that.
I've not seen that. Dead Poets Society.
No, that's Don't Be a Menace, not Menace to Society. Let me back that up. But I have seen Dead Poet Society.
I have not seen Dead Poets Society. Coming to America.
Yes.
I have seen that. The Toy.
No.
The Golden Child.
No.
No. Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
I have seen that one. They Live.
Yeah.
I have not seen that one.
That's my favorite Kurt Russell flick.
Caddyshack.
Yes.
I've seen Caddyshack. Groundhog Day.
Yes.
Yes. Zombieland.
Yes.
Field of Dreams. I've not seen
I
it.
don't think I've seen that one.
The Lion King.
1 and 2.
And hey, don't forget 1.5.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil.
No.
Me neither. Mulholland Drive.
No.
No. Conan the Barbarian.
Yes.
Yes, me too. Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Wait, do you count Kull the Conqueror as Conan?
Sure.
Because it was supposed to be a Conan flick?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers. For those that are tired of listening to us rattle off movies, I'm almost done. I'm almost to the bottom. Okay. Red Sonja.
Yes.
No. The Beastmaster.
No, I haven't seen the film. I've only read the comics.
Oh, okay. The Beastmaster.
Yes.
No. Last Action Hero.
Yes.
No. Judge Dredd.
Any
of them?
I get both.
I have not seen any of them. Cliffhanger.
No.
No. Oh, you haven't seen Cliffhanger? Woo!
Yeah, surprising, huh?
Unbreakable.
Yes.
No. Rosemary's Baby.
Yes.
I have seen that one. We finally got to one I saw. Legend.
Yes.
The one with Tim Curry as the devil.
Yes.
No, I have not. Big Daddy.
Yes.
Yes. Happy Gilmore.
Yes.
Drop Dead Fred.
Yes.
I've not seen that one. Ravenous.
No.
Any of the Star Trek movies. I have only seen the first one of the new ones, and that is it.
I'm gonna only count the first one of the new ones, but I definitely watched them as a kid with my dad.
And then, so to jump back to the chat real quick, now that I've gotten through that list, to go over some of the things that people have dropped in here. Toy Story 1, 2, and 3, I have seen all those.
Yep.
Land Before Time, I'm just going to put 5 on my ticker. I know there's like 15 of them, but I can remember seeing at least 5 of them. That looks like all the things that are in there right now. Okay, so what I need.
Where's the count?
I don't know. Oh, wait. Nope, that's just the number of words. I need the number of characters. Where is it? Damn. I didn't expect it to be that hard. I thought it would just give it to me. Well, hang on. I got a solution. It just requires me dropping a bunch of spaces in between everything real quick. Which means I just have to tap my arrow and my space bar back and forth for a while. Unless you find a faster way to do it.
No, I'm doing the same thing. But mine's going to take much longer.
Yours is going to take much longer. Of all those, I apparently have seen 73 of them.
Okay.
But Nathan's going to say like 300, so.
I don't think there was 300 there. And, I mean, there is definitely ones that I didn't count because I've seen pretty much all of the Nightmare on Elm Streets.
Sure.
You know, that was like Johnny Depp's first film.
I didn't even know Johnny Depp was in it.
He was in the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, there's a bunch of eating up time talking about nothing important, and we have a bunch of topics to get through.
So let's get through them because I have shit I got to do.
You have shit you got to do?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you should have said something before we just rattled 20 minutes of movies off.
Did not realize.
Are you still putting spaces in between the ones?
Yeah, just keep fucking going.
Lee Stewart says you should be able to highlight everything, and it should tell you at the bottom. I tried that. It didn't work, because that's what I thought, too. It didn't work. In any case, so Nathan's going to keep on typing those while I go ahead and get started on the first actual topic for today.
5.
Facebook sued by investors over voter profile harvesting.
Submitted by a lot of fucking people.
This was submitted by Abscess2 to Our World News with additional information from Shubba to Our Technology. And so this is another follow-up from the conversation we've had the last 2 days in regards to the Cambridge Analytica whole data purchasing thing. In response to all of that, several of the investors have sued Facebook because Facebook said that they had been working on security parameters and they did not, and that led to a drastic loss in many people's portfolios on the stock market. So the investors are suing Facebook over their lost
monetary gains.
Yeah. Which we'll see what happens from that. I mean, maybe they'll reach a settlement or maybe Facebook will weasel their way out of it.
I wonder if this is going to be the death of Facebook.
I don't believe that is possible because Facebook is such a massive company. They are worldwide with over 1 billion people. It's just a hurdle for them. It's a pretty severe blow, but even in the grand scheme of things, it's not even that large of a blow. It's just like, oh, ow, I actually felt that one. Don't worry, we're Facebook, so we're going to recover either way.
Okay. Where does it say this shit?
Bottom left corner, number of words.
It does not say that after highlighting mine.
Are you in Word?
I'm in WordPad. That's my problem.
That is your problem. You want to drop it in Hangouts, and I can drop it in Word, and it'll tell me?
Don't I have Word?
I don't know.
I guess I don't have Word. Yeah, I'll drop it in Hangouts.
Okay, I will go to Hangouts, and I will get the goods from you. So yeah, like I said, I don't think it's just a hiccup. Facebook is tripping for just a moment, and that's it.
I kind of wish it dies.
I know you do. I know, Nathan.
I've wanted it to die for a long while.
I like that I used ones when I was typing everything in, and you used twos.
Felt it'd be easier for me to count at the end.
Sure. If this is all of them, it's 170. So you literally beat me by 100 movies.
Get destroyed.
I'm amazed that mine was even 73.
More than double yours.
I'm still amazed mine was even 73. Like, I could have definitely seen it been like 30. But, I mean, I also got, some extras with, like, Land Before Time that counted for, like, 5, and, like, the Toy Story, that gave me 8, so...
Right, but those ones also gave me a bunch, too.
Sure.
And I didn't count some of the fucking things, like I said, with the Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, so you probably tripled me. Either way, the co-founder of WhatsApp has told everyone they should just delete Facebook, which is funny because, I mean, of course you want people to delete Facebook.
What even is WhatsApp?
It is purely a messaging app. That's all it's for. Facebook also bought WhatsApp for $16 billion in 2014.
Yeah.
But one of the people that helped make WhatsApp is like, yeah, Facebook's a corrupt fucking company. You should get rid of them.
I mean, yeah, of course you're going to say that, but at the same time, like, they're not exactly wrong.
No. Also, everybody, in the show notes, in your description, wherever you're at, we have provided a link to information for if you do want to delete your Facebook. It is a link to how to get all of your pictures off of Facebook in one massive zip drive. That is in the show notes if you would like to use it.
Which is important if you are going to delete your Facebook.
It is, especially if you're like me and you use Facebook as kind of like a picture archive.
Yeah. Me, I might delete it if I can get some numbers off of here.
4.
Man wins $390,000 in gender discrimination case because a woman got the promotion he was more qualified for.
This was submitted by Detective John Kimball. 111 to our Europe.
So this is actually out of Austria. This gentleman sued the state over the fact that he was not given a promotion due to a rating system. His worthiness, his qualification for the job was 0.5% higher than hers. So he was the better choice, but they hired her anyway. And during the investigation, it was found out that they hired her over him purely for better gender representation. They wanted a woman in there to, fulfill that role of trying to promote more women in the workplace. But because they did it that way and didn't choose a woman that was more qualified than this man, he was able to sue the state and was able to be paid the compensation he did not receive for not receiving that promotion, which added up to around $390,000.
Fuck.
Like, everybody, it's all cool and well and all for you to want to promote, equal rights, equal representation, but the thing is that if you are not giving a job if you are giving a job to, we'll say, like a black man over a white man purely because he's black, all you're doing is still perpetuating that problem, just in a different direction.
Yeah, you're not any help whatsoever.
You're trying to make it appear as though you are not discriminatory, when in reality, the problem isn't that you are choosing a white guy over a black guy. It is the times when you chose a white guy because he was white. If the black guy is still not as qualified as the white guy, you hire the better person, not the person that fits a checklist of I need a black guy, a woman, an Asian, and a Hispanic. Cool, I got them. Sick. We are a ethnically diverse company now. Yeah.
I mean, I think that the guy got what he was owed.
Well, a whole bunch of money?
Yeah.
Sure. She is still in the position, though. She's been in the position for, about 7 years now, and has been doing the job just fine. It wasn't a matter that she didn't deserve the job or anything like that. It was that they chose her purely based on gender and not qualification.
Okay. So yeah, definitely needs more qualified people in your areas. Not don't do shit like that,
It's not a checklist is the important thing. That's what matters. It's not a checklist.
Yeah, that's fair.
3.
Trump's national security advisors warned him not to congratulate Putin. He did it anyway.
This is submitted by Bloodbath McGrath to Our Politics.
Yep, so as part of a regular scheduled call to Russia to discuss world matters, he had a little note card that was about stuff that he needed. Well, it wasn't a note card. It was a page of talking points and things that he needed to talk to Putin about. And in massive capital letters, it said, "Do not congratulate on the about his presidential win." He did it anyway. Now, one of the things that's come out is like, oh, yeah, well, Obama congratulated him back in 2012. Well, back in that time, they hadn't annexed a country. They hadn't invaded Ukraine. They
haven't been publicly outed for assassinating people.
They hadn't meddled in the 2016 presidential election in the United States. Things were a little bit different then.
A lot a bit different then.
Just a little bit. And Trump basically said he can do what he wants, which is true. Like, whatever. He believes that we need to still try to maintain a level of friendly contact and try to turn Russia into more of an ally than they currently are, which I understand where he's coming from in terms of, like, wanting to make a more secure and, like, friendlier world and have a larger benefit for America by having more trade partners and stuff like that. But Russia, they're just repeatedly being bad people right now.
I mean, didn't Angela Merkel also congratulate Putin?
I don't know. Maybe. Did she?
I don't know.
I
want to say I read that she did.
I don't know. Here's something I'm excited about, though, Nathan. I have a thing of the day, and that's later, but here's the thing I am excited about still.
2.
Amy Poehler to direct, star in, and produce Netflix comedy Wine Country, co-starring Rachel Dratch, Anna Gasteyer, and Tina Fey, and Maya Rudolph. Or Maya Rudolph.
This is submitted by Prax 150 to our movies.
So Amy Poehler, also known as Leslie Knope from Parks and Recreation, this is going to be her first time directing a film, and it's going to go to Netflix. We will see what Wine Country holds for everybody.
I like a lot of those names, so, hopefully it's good.
I only recognize 2 of them, and that's Amy Poehler and Tina Fey.
Wow, okay.
But Amy Poehler's hilarious, so if she can put her comedic style and edge into a movie, then sick.
Yeah, definitely. Good on her for getting it to be able to make this kind of movie.
Yeah. Power to you, and I'll be looking forward to it. I probably won't watch it, because I don't watch movies, apparently, according to everybody in the world.
Yeah, you don't.
But I wish you luck, and I hope it's good.
1.
Texas serial bombing suspect dead.
This was submitted by Apprecium97 to our news.
So they were closing in on the suspect that they believed was the Austin bomber. They were waiting for more backup to arrive when the bomber got into a vehicle and began to drive away. They began to follow them. When they began to close in on them, the vehicle pulled over to the side of the road. As the police officers approached the vehicle, a explosive device inside the vehicle went off, killing the individual instantly, as well as just causing very, very minor injuries to one officer that was there, that was closer to the vehicle. Currently, what we know is that it is we're not going to give faces or names, because fuck that. We're not going to give him any credit at all besides some basic information. It was a 23-year-old white male who doesn't seem to, like, looking at his social media and stuff, the authorities can't find any motive still or reasoning behind his actions.
Didn't they find a bunch of blog posts from him?
Not that I am currently aware of. I mean, they found a lot of stuff from him, but they didn't.
I want to say he had. There was a blog post from him that talked about being pro or anti-abortion, pro. I'll find it.
Okay.
I'll find it. Keep talking.
That said, this was just the best suspect they had. They found that a lot of the bombs had been being constructed out of household materials. So then by just going through a bunch of stores' receipts and purchases and stuff like that, they found what they believed to be the most likely suspect. Following that suspect's trail, they found that he also delivered 2 packages to FedEx while wearing gloves and a blonde wig. And so that they do believe that this is the person, although they are telling everyone to still be very vigilant, be very cautious, because they don't know where this guy was 24 hours before they found him and before he killed himself. The other part of it is that they don't know if he has any accomplices or he has anyone helping him. So if you are...
So he had a site called Defining My Stance.
Okay.
In 2012. Where he talks about how he's not politically inclined, but he views himself as conservative, even though he feels that he doesn't have enough information to defend that stance. But the blog post talked about being anti-abortion and anti-homosexual rights and anti-gay marriage and things like that.
Oh, okay. So just, what, a Republican?
Also how he thinks that the U.S. should do away with the sex offender registry list.
Interesting. That's a different one. That still doesn't give a whole lot of reasoning behind the bombings, though. So, which is what they're hoping to try and find. So, I guess we'll see. But if you are in that area, do still be on alert, be cautious, be aware of strange packages that you are not expecting, because we do not know if this person was the actual person. They seem to definitely be connected, and we don't know if they had any help. So just be careful.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Man convicted in hate crime. Man convicted of hate crime in United Kingdom over filming pug giving Nazi salutes.
This is submitted by Chadwick via email.
This is a problem. So this is the story of what is his actual name? I know Mike Meechan, otherwise known as Count Dankula. He is a popular YouTuber from the United Kingdom. He lived I don't know if I can say lives. Anyway, he lived with his girlfriend, who has a cute little pug dog. And he was making a video, trying to, get views, make money. And as a joke, he, was talking about how much his girlfriend loves this little dog. And so he said, I'm going to turn it into the most disgusting thing imaginable. A Nazi. And then he does, it's a short little montage of him, sitting the pug down in front of a computer and having the dog watch a video with Hitler in it, and then the dog, it actually looks like the dog is pawing for something, but he was like, look, he's doing the Nazi salute, he's Sig Hailing. And then he was like, I'm not racist or anything, this is just made as a complete joke, Nazis are terrible. But apparently a court didn't think that was funny. He has been arrested and convicted of a hate crime for that YouTube video for anti-Semitic hate speech.
All right.
And
he was, trying to clearly joke.
Yep, very clearly joke. The video comes across more strong as an anti-Nazi video, considering how much he talks about how bad the Nazis were in the video. And one of the other important things on this is comedians on stage. They talk about terrible, terrible, terrible things.
Yeah, that's
all in the name
comedy.
of comedy.
Comedy is, by definition, comedy is pretty much getting a jolly off in somebody else's pain.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
In almost every way.
So
comedy is laughing at other people's misfortunes, whether it be very, very small or very, very large.
Now, the vast majority of public figures have condemned this verdict. One of the more notable is Ricky Gervais, who is from the United Kingdom. He said, a man has been convicted in a UK court of making a joke that was deemed grossly offensive. If you don't believe in a person's right to say things that you might find grossly offensive, then you don't believe in the freedom of speech. He was not calling for, nothing that he was calling for in the video or anything was anti-Semitic. He, in most ways, was showing the atrocities that is what the Nazis were. But a judge did not agree with that. So, currently he has not been sentenced, so we don't know how long he is going to be or what he is going to be in trouble, in any level of anything like that. But it does set a ridiculous possible precedence for anything.
Yeah, at least in the UK.
Yeah. So, we'll see.
Which I know shit like that wouldn't fly in Germany either.
No. Well, and in Germany, they have laws against it. Very, very clear laws against it. You can't have Nazi imagery. You can't have it, anything Nazi at all will immediately get you arrested. But he's not in Germany. He's in the United Kingdom, where they don't have those rules and those laws, and they have, extremely vulgar comedians and things like that. But apparently, a judge didn't see the same way. He didn't see the joke in the matter. It doesn't say it here, but I do fully expect them to appeal this, try and get a different judge and see if a different judge sees it differently. Because in terms of, the grand scheme, this is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, you can always appeal and get a new judge.
Yeah. So.
At least here you could. I don't know over there.
McLaughlin chat room says these hate speech laws are getting out of hand. See, Canada, that's the thing, is that there's not an actual law that he broke besides what the judge wanted to apply to what he presented. So. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's more of the judge than their actual laws.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens, I guess. I mean, it's going to be a bit before he gets sentenced, and then hopefully he does appeal it. So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm not dead.
Californians fed up with housing costs and taxes are fleeing the state in big numbers.
This is submitted by Chadwick via email.
Yeah, California is really fucking expensive, by the way.
Well, not only that, but they're always constantly on fire.
That's true. California has 5 of the top 10 most expensive rental markets in the nation.
Oh, are we up there?
No.
Oh, surprising.
Yeah, I know. San Francisco is number 1. For a 1-bedroom apartment, the average cost is $3,400 a month.
That's fairly close.
Followed by New York at $2,900, San Jose at $2,450, Boston, Massachusetts $2,300, Washington D.C. $2,220, Los Angeles $2,200, Oakland, California $2,140, Seattle, Washington $1,800, San Diego, California $1,800, Miami, Florida $1,790. But because even for a 1-bedroom apartment is anywhere between 2 to 3 to even more thousands of dollars, the middle class, lower middle class, and lower class are just running away from California as quickly as possible because you cannot pay for that.
Yeah, it's like housing bubbles are popping.
Like I make
because of late stage capitalism, you know.
I make a decent amount of money, but my entire monthly paycheck could not pay for that 1-bedroom apartment in San Francisco.
Yeah, neither could I. With even with like getting another job, I most likely wouldn't be able to.
I actually have a friend that lives in just outside of Los Angeles, I believe, is where he lives. And he is actually working on moving out of California for this very reason. He is saving up money to buy a house, but a small 2-bedroom single-family home he could get in anywhere from like $100,000 to $250,000 in most states. That same house in California is somewhere around $550,000. And he's like, that's way more, way too much. So
yeah, no, it really is.
It doesn't surprise me. I mean, that's kind of been a thing for like decades, though. I remember growing up with people talking about how expensive California was.
Yeah, it's really that late stage capitalism, you know.
I guess. I don't know. Hey, Nathan.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
What did you care about in the last 24 hours?
2 fucking hilarious things. One is that there's a Russian version of The Lord of the Rings based on the premise that the original Lord of the Rings is a history written by the victors. In reality, Mordor was on the verge of an industrial revolution, which was a threat to the war-mongering and imperialistic faction represented by Gandalf and the elves.
Wow.
It's a book called The Last Ring Bearer, and it's pretty... I read the synopsis of it, and it's pretty fucking atrocious. It physically pained me, and to do this great injustice to J.R.R. Tolkien hurt my soul.
I'm sorry.
That being said, it's kind of funny.
Real quick, Joe McLaughlin in the chat room says these hate speech issues are hugely targeting conservatives. So, real quick,
if you guys didn't shout out hate speech,
stereotypes and cliches exist for a reason. Like, if you want to talk about people being profiled, those profiles exist for a reason, because there's normally a level of truth behind them. The number of actual Nazis and members of the KKK that have ran on the conservative Republican ticket is huge.
Especially compared to the amount of Nazis that ran on the Democratic ticket.
Like, you can say it targets conservatives, but that's because that's normally where these people that execute hate speech land. Like, I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, like, that's where they place themselves.
Yeah.
Like, you had a guy that literally called himself a Nazi run in a recent special election. Literally a Nazi. And he got 20,000 votes. There was a grand wizard of the KKK that was literally a member of a state legislature. Like, I got nothing to defend you when this kind of stuff happens. And also, they're all on the Republican conservative side. Like, I don't know how to help you with that.
It's pretty easy. You get him to change his political affiliation.
Or make a new one.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
Nathan, what else did you care about in the last 24 hours?
That federal prosecutors have been told by the attorney general to seek the death penalty in drug cases.
Really?
We're apparently fucking the Philippines now.
I mean, are you that surprised?
No, but it's fucking stupid. That being said, when are we going to kill those doctors first?
Also, this is also from U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions, who's the dude that swears up and down that marijuana is worse than heroin.
And I would like to see him sit there and, smoke a joint and then sit there and do a fucking shot of heroin and tell me which one he feels like doing more the next time he does it.
Knowing him, he just, off himself.
Oh, thank God.
Nathan, please. Yeah. Okay. Let's hope that doesn't actually happen. Of course, how many states even still have the death penalty?
The death penalty is often only sought after for, murder charges and other things.
Okay.
So the only way that they can realistically search out the death penalty for drug dealers is by how many people that have died from overdose from them purchasing from them.
Okay.
Which has been a case because there was a doctor that kept prescribing people very high quantities and dosages of OxyContin, and had been told repeatedly to stop and didn't, and killed so many people that they fucking threw her ass in prison.
Real quick, Joe McLaughlin in the chat room asks, is hate speech not free speech? No, actually, it's not.
It's actually not.
Legally, it is not. It is not free speech.
Because it incites violence,
yeah.
And that is not protected under the freedom of speech.
Yeah, so it literally is not.
Yeah.
You will get in trouble. You will go to jail.
Mm-hmm. Just like that, you can't walk up to a cop and say, fuck you stupid fucking pig. I want to shoot you in the face.
Yeah, you're threatening the cop at that point, which that is no longer free speech. Go to jail. You get the one with the degree or soon to be degree in criminal justice behind me say, you can say the first part, fuck you, but you cannot tell him that you would like to shoot him or cause him violence. That is not free speech.
Mm-hmm. And oftentimes hate speech turns into shit like that.
Well, and also when people are calling for people to be imprisoned or worse, much worse, things that I don't even want to repeat right now. That is you are calling for violence and pain and worse to be brought to people, regardless of who those people are, whether they are natural immigrants, illegal immigrants, or people of a different race, gender, color, whatever. It does not matter. That is not protected under the freedom of speech.
Yeah. So there's your answer.
So, yeah. Any case, I thought I already did copy this, but when I'm trying to paste it in here, it's telling me no, so I'm going to try again. Aha! Did it work? Yeah. If kids are old enough to be shot, they're old enough to have an opinion about being shot.
This was submitted by Hormones to Our Political Humor.
So this is just an image of somebody saying, somebody arguing, if they're too young to buy guns, why should they be making my gun laws? And which Trevor Noah from whichever daily night show thing that is saying, if kids are old enough to be shot, they're old enough to have an opinion about being shot. I understand the statement. I do. That said, everyone is technically old enough to be shot.
And you should have an opinion on that. I feel babies should have an opinion on that.
Sure. So the thing is I feel like that statement is not coming across very well.
No, it's not. That being said, it's not wrong.
I understand what he was going for, but I feel like it is not coming across very well. And the other thing is that there's even more questions beyond should kids have an opinion, because kids are getting these weapons anyway. The Maryland shooter was 17. How did he get that pistol that you're supposed to be 21 to be able to buy? They still haven't figured that out yet. A lot of these kids are
coming of age to vote soon too.
Yeah, that's something the politicians need to remember, is that these kids will be voting in the next 3 years. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so. In any case, I just saw that and I was like, I want to just touch on that real quick because bringing back to a previous conversation, Comedy is comedy. A lot of what Trevor Noah does is for comedy. It's a lot of like what Stephen Colbert does. He has focused completely on slamming and making fun of Trump purely for comedy and purely for money. You do what is funny. You do what gets you attention. But at the same time, as Trevor Noah normally actually tries to stay a little bit closer to the bar when it's coming to actually having some level of dialogue on these matters, I feel like this one just kind of just drifted a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And that being said, it doesn't have to be threatening murder. You can sit there and say, I'm going to whoop your ass, and that is not protected under freedom of speech.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we get out of here, Nathan?
Mm-hmm.
We actually didn't go that long despite all that shit at the beginning. We're only at 51 minutes.
Yeah, I have to go, though.
Cool. Well, let's get out of here. Everybody, if you would please consider supporting the show, patreon.com/dailyinternet. If you would like to get yourself some clothing, there is a link to our merchandise store wherever you are listening to this show. It is probably one of the first links available to you. Otherwise, follow and share the show on social media. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all of those are at iReaditCast. You can find video versions where we go live on Facebook and YouTube, again, at iReaditCast. And even beyond that, you can follow me on social media at Schwan Michael and Nathan at Bimmenstein. If you want to submit your own stories like Chadwick did today, you can do that through our subreddit, which is reddit.com/r/iReaditCast, or via email, which is iReadit@mjolnir.media. And that is it, everybody. That is your 448th dose of the internet. I am Michael Schwan.
And I'm Joe King.
And please remember, everybody.
Well, I didn't vote for you.
Have a good day, everyone.
Bye.